Ark survival in a nutshell. So you usually start off scratching your arm, spawning into a PvP official server, or some server that you don't really know what you're doing. And first, you take a look around, scratch your arm a few times, and then start punching and just doing things that you don't even know what you're doing. You look at the ground, don't know what you're doing, jump, maybe you'll even try to pick up a rock by punching it. But eventually you kinda, you get the tactics, you know how to play the game. And finally, when you figure out how to do something, you figure out how to open your inventory and punch a tree, you're greeted with a little surprise. But you try to avoid it because you don't really know what it is, but then stuff goes bad. And you end up dying to a couple Dilphosaurs. But that's okay, because you have the internet to your advantage. So you go and look up some dope Neroku videos on how to play Ark and the basics of the game. And from those videos, you learn how to make a thatch hut. You grind out that thatch hut, that 2x2, 1 high thatch hut. And after all those days of grinding, you finally get something that looks sorta good. And on the inside, you have a sleeping bag and a storage box. You're out there grinding, trying to make a name for yourself on this server, trying to become the alpha even though you don't even know what the alpha is yet, because you're just a noob trying to start out. But then, it's time for a break, so you log offline. Next morning, you wake up. Nothing. Broken. Destroyed. Your work of art just obliterated. Yeah, and then that happens before you even know it. So you really take a second and think about your decision. Why did I build on the beach? And you come to the conclusion that you should probably head inland, maybe start up a base on the inside of the map, and not really go on the beach. So once again, you follow some of Neroku's videos, you learn how to get some hide and actually craft hide armor for once, and you figure out how to actually make a base with plants on it. So it's a long journey to get to the right location, but somehow, after killing hundreds of stuff, you make it there. And you make a 2x2 wood base with some spikes. Then you finally learn how to make crop plots and what you actually need to do to put plants up. So you put the crop plots up and the base is looking amazing. You log offline so that you can let the plants grow. The next morning you wake up, and this is what you're greeted with. Once again, somebody has blown into the base. And in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I want to quit. This is stupid. Neroku's videos aren't helping me. Why? But then you finally, just come to the conclusion that you need to stick with it. So you go on a journey. You go out there, and you really rethink. You look around the map, and you try to find the best location that you can to make a base. So you go out there, you go venturing, and finally, you find the location.
6 months later.
This is the base, boys. The thing you've been working hard for. What you've been grinding for to get. 4 plants on the top, and a wall of spikes around. Nobody can even mess with this. Demolishes noobs with 1 or 2 spike hits. Absolutely obliterates flyers with the plant turrets. Insane. You think you're the best. You are the alpha of this little island. So now that your base is all set up, you go out and you try to find something to tame. You need something. You saw all the videos. You saw that people were riding around on these horse-looking things. So you want to go find one. So you get a horned beast, and you start leading it back. You have your trank arrows. You looked up a YouTube video on how to do it. And now you're about to have a freaking beast as a pet. So once this thing finally knocks out, you kind of hear something from the outside. After you take care of that intruder, finally, the trike tames, and you have yourself a freaking beast. So you go ahead, make a saddle, and go on a little adventure. Wait a second. Is that a Rex? You know what? Let's go for it. When you come back to the base the next day, this is what you're greeted with. Destruction. Genocide. Absolute obliteration. Your tames are gone. So you decide it's time to just end it all. What's the point of even living? Why do I play this game of Ark? You know what, Phil? My level 16 character, you're gonna have to pass away now by drowning. It's the end. I'm sorry. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that small clip of Ark Survival in a nutshell. I think that's pretty accurate for all the noobs starting out there, and just anyone in general. When you're just starting out, that's kind of what Ark is like. You know, you can't really get that good, and you don't know what you're doing. But anyways, guys, if you do want to check out my Ark Survival Extinction song, I just released it about 3 weeks ago, and I do want you guys to go give it some love, so just check this out. Neroku on the beat. Extinction, chronicles set in the past. Said to be the best game, devs made it last. All the other dino game, this one beats him. Saw the alpha tribe went over to defeat him. Wildcard millionaires, Ark is messiah. Made a new DLC, added to the fire. If you guys like that sneak peek of my song, make sure to go check it out down below. It'll be in the description as well as on my channel. And if you haven't already, why not subscribe? Because I'm a freaking god at Ark. I'm just kidding, I'm not that good. But if you do like my videos, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. And also something I wanted to mention before the end of this video, I also have a Fortnite channel that I created because I started making Fortnite videos on this channel, but a lot of my fans didn't like that. So I made a new channel if you guys want to go check it out. It's called Fortnite News. You can go check it out. I do a ton of highlights and clips from big Fortnite streamers on there. So if you want to check it out, make sure you go do that. It'll be the first link in the description. And that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. I want to know your feedback. I want to know what you guys want me to do next. I'm kind of running out of video ideas, so there's not much to do in Ark. Well, obviously there's a ton of stuff to do, but I've kind of made every video that you really can on Ark. And if you want me to start an official series, maybe I'll do that. Just let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.